Pranksters, what's the craziest way a prank call got you arrested? Me and my two friends genuinely thought we were pulling off the prank of the century. Wade called the front office of our school from his own phone. His own personal, registered, fully traceable phone. Pretending to be the superintendent, saying there was a gas leak and the school needed to close early. That was the plan. That was it. We thought we'd get a good laugh and move on with our lives. What actually happened was a completely different situation. Within 10 minutes, the front office pulled the fire alarm. Not like a warning announcement, not a please proceed calmly. The full alarm. Every single kid in the building flooding outside into the parking lot. And then we watched 4 fire trucks roll up to our school in full gear. 4 for absolutely nothing. At this point, Wade and I were standing in the parking lot trying to keep it together. And then there's Nolan, who has the most guilty-looking face of any human being alive, starts losing it. Full body laughter, tears streaming down, doubled over. One teacher clocked him immediately, and because Nolan was already laughing, and because guilt radiates off him like a space heater, they pulled all 3 of us aside before the trucks even finished parking. We tried to deny it. We had a whole story ready. It lasted about 45 seconds, because the office had already traced the call back to Wade's phone, his own number. No blocker, no burner, nothing. I looked at him and he just kind of shrugged like he hadn't considered that phones work that way. The principal didn't even finish the conversation before he picked up his own phone and called the police. Not to scare us, not as a warning. An actual officer showed up to the school, walked into the office, looked at the 3 of us sitting there, and said that triggering an emergency response through a prank call was a criminal offense. I think all 3 of us stopped breathing at the same time. We genuinely thought it was a joke, like a funny bit, a dumb Tuesday thing. Nobody mentioned criminal offense when we came up with this plan. Our parents got called before the officer even finished talking. My mom showed up, signed whatever she had to sign, and didn't say a single word the entire ride home, not one, which was somehow so much worse than anything she could have said. Wade's dad was a different story entirely. He made Wade personally walk up to every firefighter who responded to the call and apologize to them individually. Every single one. I watched from across the parking lot and it was genuinely painful. The school handed us 5 days of suspension and a community service requirement.